How would you? I know how you feel, Gayle.
Yes,
You'd like to work only 4 days.
What is the
a week.
question?
The question is, how would you, the viewer, like to work fewer hours, but for the same amount of money?
Is that a trick question?
No.
Come on, Vlad.
Like, yep. That's the reality for a growing number of American workers. California lawmakers are considering a bill to make the standard work week 32 hours instead of 40. If it becomes law, it would apply to workers in companies with 500 or more employees. Many private businesses across the country are already trying a 4-day work week, hoping to reduce stress without reducing productivity. Kris van Cleave went to Colorado to see how one of them is doing it.
When Emily Lutchins started at Uncharted in 2020, the Denver-based nonprofit was running an experiment. Could they maintain 100% productivity and pay while working 20% less?
It's an opportunity to take a step back and think about how you can be smarter with your work.
Are you happier working 4 days a week instead of 5?
I'm definitely happier. And I think that I'm just living my life better.
Nationally, 92% of employees favor a 4-day work week. But CEO Banks Benitez wanted to know his business wouldn't suffer. So he brought in an analyst to track productivity and the impact of a 4-day week on employees.
How has that changed how you guys do business?
It's changed everything. I mean, it reduced workplace stress, reduced burnout. We saw no reduction in productivity, and every Friday was off.
Henry Ford's assembly line ushered in the standard 5-day work week in 1926. And while that remains the norm, today's workforce is demanding better life balance, a trend sped up by the pandemic. In Iceland, roughly 85% of the country works or will soon work 4 days a week. Earlier this year, Belgium announced employees can opt to work 4 10-hour workdays. And across North America and the UK, dozens of companies, including crowdfunding site Kickstarter, are testing a 4-day week.
Can the 4-day work week work for everyone?
No, that's unlikely to work for everyone.
Bill Shanninger from consulting firm McKinsey & Company.
The challenge is for the portion of the workforce that has gotten a taste of flexibility. Flexibility, full stop, is way more attractive than still the mandate, but on a shorter number of days.
California Congressman Mark Takano has introduced legislation to make workers eligible for overtime after 32 hours instead of 40.
It's time to re-examine, what the work week should look like in the 21st century.
At Uncharted, the new norm means prioritizing what's important.
So we're really thoughtful about what is the most essential work that we're doing. Is this meeting really critical for us to have? Can we cancel this meeting?
You're canceling meetings?
Any given work week, we will cancel 10% of the meetings, 15% of the meetings, because we don't need them, they're not essential, or we just shorten them.
Are you hiring?
For Emily Lutchins, the extra time is making balancing her career with being a new mom a little easier.
Could you see yourself ever going back to a job that was Monday through Friday?
It would be hard.
Working smarter to get more time for herself. For CBS Mornings, I'm Kris van Cleave in Denver.
Oh, I hope this is a trend that catches on, Tony and Vlad.
Jobs, it's kind of a no-brainer. You got all this technology. You can get a lot more done in a shorter amount of time, and people want it.
Like I said,
in
2000, when France made it a 35-hour work week, there were some people who were able to take advantage of that. Not everybody. There were still people working 40 hours, 45 hours if the job demanded it, but the option was there.
But you can do 40 hours in 4 days. I mean, you can work 4 long days and still have all that time to relax and recuperate.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, people keep smirking when they talk about this, but it's serious, and it can really help a lot of folks.
And as long as you get the work done, I don't know what the issue is. I think it's harder for us in these jobs.
Yeah. There's certain jobs you can't.
There's certain jobs you can't.
Yeah, we're still looking for a 5-day week in this job.
Are we?
In journalism?
Did you hear the sudden chill in the room?
Iceberg.
Speaking on behalf of our producing staff, they think they'd love a 5-day week.
That's right.
All right, tax deadline, just days away.
It is a 24/7 job.
It is a 24/7 job, and you love it because it is,
job,
and you get to, you're on the forefront of things. But it can be exhausting as well.
Exactly.